And in this session we're going to talk about some settings which are related to the appearance of the grids. First of all, let me delete this to clean them up in this way. Anyway, the first setting is that each of these grids, if I select them in this way, here you got some symbols, for example a checkbox here, or 3D here on a lock, and a symbol of elbow here, a circle, a lock, and a checkbox, and 3D. First of all, I'm going to talk about the checkboxes. Actually, the checkbox means that with this checkbox I can choose to display the symbol or not in this way. If I uncheck it, and if I check the other side, it will be shown there. Actually, this is used when your workspace is disordered. For example, here suppose that you got a corner, or suppose that here if we had a column exactly on the grids and one here, there we should have 4 grids and the distance between them, which depends on the intersections. For example, here I modify this 500 millimeters, and then this one 1100, something like this, and then I modify this 900, and the rest of them, for example 4500. And right now if I want to sketch 6 and 7, I can use grid again, or the another way is that I select this and then hold Ctrl and then drag it, and then we will have a copy from the grid. I name it 6, and the next one is 7 and 8. Very well. And I specify the distance 3200, and the next one 3800, and the last one, for example, 3000 millimeters. So you understood that here we can check or uncheck the checkbox of the displayment of the symbol. And the next one is lock, as you can see. For example, right now if I move this grid, others are moved with the selected one. Check this out. So in locked mode I can transfer all of them, but if I unlock it, then I only can move the grid which I selected, and they are not dependent to each other anymore. But note that we can only transfer the aligned grids at the same row. I move it to the last place in this way, and right now it is automatically locked, and if I move them, all of them are moving together. But what is the 3D symbol here? Actually 3D here is a kind of symbol of transition of the grids here. For example, here ABC, as I'm observing them in north, I select this. For example, I transfer them, or I can north, I move D, for example, and after that I open west elevation to check it, and then west in this way. I select this, and then I move this to the last place, and then I move the horizontal lines, and well, here I open level 2, I close the elevations north and west. Very well. Well, here we got level 1 and 2, and I want to tell you an interesting point. Actually 3D doesn't mean to observe the levels or grids in 3 dimensionals, but actually it means that there is a kind of dependency between the correspondent views. Actually I'm talking about level 1 to level 5, for example. If I transfer these, you can observe the transferring in level 2 as well. Or for example, if I open the lock and then in this way, but sometimes you don't want to apply the changes in other levels. So here you should specify a kind of constraint. For example, I make a duplicate from level 1, duplicate view, and duplicate with detailing, and then I enable show crop region in this way, and then I specify a framework in this way. Let me arrange these views in this way and close level 2. Right now if I move A in level 1, the changes are applied in level 1 copy 1, and here as you can see this is a mutual dependency. So in this occasion you can click on 3D and make it 2D. So right now if I transfer A, here as you can see there is no dependency between them. I click on 3D of the B, 2D. So in this way we apply the changes only on the specified level, and we have omitted the correspondent views, so they are not influenced anymore.